Hello everyone, welcome to Hiran's Wow. In this video, I'm going to talk about how did I make my career choices. While I was growing up, my parents were rather focusing more on the life schooling aspect. And what do I mean by life schooling calls for a particular video on its own. However, growing up, I realized that career is something which is very important and something which everyone needs to have. How did I make my choices are mainly confined to 3 steps, and today I'm going to share them with you. The first step was process of elimination. I am an engineer by degree, but it was not my primary choice or my core interest. While I was 17 years old, I did not really know what to do if it wasn't for engineering. So I thought, let me take it anyway. And then I chose a course which was the least difficult one in the university that I joined. And I thought, okay, let me have this as a base. And in the meantime, I can take time to figure out. Even though I took the course of my choice, but still, engineering was not my thing. And I could feel it even stronger while I was halfway into it. So I was almost in my second year in my coursework. So I had 2 options. Either I had to drop off my course halfway through and start over again, or I could continue and have a degree in hand and then still pursue what I wanted. So I chose to finish my degree. And in this process, I was waking up to something that I really didn't appreciate much or where I could not really explore my full potential. So this gave me a means to understand and identify what I really enjoy. After I finished my graduation, I had 2 choices. One, either to pursue masters or go for a management degree, which was an MBA. In a subject that I was already not that interested in, I definitely didn't want to pursue masters. And why did I choose MBA was again coming to process of elimination, because I thought this would definitely help me to understand better about organizations and businesses, which was of my personal interest, and also help me in my self-development. Because back then I was still very keen in becoming a homemaker, and I thought if I wasn't working, because I was not raised to work, I thought it would still help me be an efficient and a professional homemaker. I think doing MBA was definitely one of my life-changing decisions, because I really found my core interest and I got introduced to supply chains. And from then on, the way I thought and my interest towards learning has developed multifold. I think that is what happens when you really know what your passion is and you are actually introduced to it. So this is how I got introduced to one of my core interests, which was supply chain management. And I fell in love with that subject so much that I couldn't help but do another master's in supply chain management. And today, that is where my main line of work is in my day job. I think everyone will have their own unique journey in identifying what is their core interest or what are they passionate about. But it is all about not giving up until you feel that this is what you want to wake up to every single day. And the second step is following your heart. I cannot emphasize on this enough. I asked myself this question when I had certain doubts about my career decisions. What would I enjoy learning about even if I wasn't paid a single penny from it? If we invest our time into learning what we enjoy, the learning curve and the depth of knowledge is going to last with us forever, and it is definitely going to have some sort of return on investment. More often than not, it can be even our transferable skill that can be used in different aspects of our life and our career. It can be very overwhelming sometimes to see how some people look so sure and confident about the decisions that they are making. And yes, of course, grass is greener on the other side. But if you really dare to have honest and open conversations with these people, you might be surprised, because you might even receive answers that I just felt that this would be a right thing to do and I followed my heart, or this gave me energy to wake up every morning and go to work. So that is how I continued my career. Even for people who are very, very successful in their life, the decisions can be this simple, and that is following their heart and listening to what they really enjoy. Some of you might be making decisions based on the information available or what people have to say about their own career. Probably 8 in 10 people have a stable career because they've pursued a next degree or they're working in a particular organization. But it might not be a right fit for you. Don't just follow what others are doing, and just try and identify what fits you the best. With the rising economic needs, of course, getting paid enough and having a decent life is very important. But it doesn't mean that only looking at options that pay you well or get you good money in the long run would keep you happy. In most cases, we might be guided saying, yes, you have good prospects here and you have good growth options. But how often do we hear people saying that, oh, you probably might be happy by making this career choice, go give it a try. Balancing the happiness quotient and also the economical factors are very important, because not always money can give us happiness. It is mainly important to have the job satisfaction and waking up every morning to the job that we want to do. And the next and the most important step of all is the step number 3, which is taking responsibility. Once we take a career decision, it is very important that we own it and not blame anyone else for the outcome. Making the career choice is only the tip of the iceberg. And the reason why a lot of people hesitate in taking bold decisions is because of these 2 factors, which is accountability and responsibilities. The motivation we would have for a task and the outcome we get from it has a significant impact or correlation based on our interest. Knowing that this is what I want to do keeps me in a fulfilled and a satisfying state. And I am someone who really enjoys making my own decisions and standing by it. I've made another video called Ikigai, which is a Japanese way of lifestyle. So if you're someone who's struggling to understand on what basis you should make your choices, that would probably be a very interesting guide on having a long and happy life as well. Reaching out to professionals who are already working in the career that you prefer and understanding their day-to-day will also give a good perspective. No matter which career you choose, challenges will be there. It's about choosing the problem that you prefer and not going into something that you do not sign up for. Because always solving the problems that we choose give us more satisfaction, and at the end of the day, you have a sense of accomplishment. So, to summarize, make a choice which is your own, take responsibility and stand by it, and finally see through your dream. Hope these tips would be of some help in making your wonderful career choices. One of my ex-managers mentioned that we spend a lot of time working, and why not have fun while doing it? Please do subscribe for more content and see you in the next video. Bye for now.